Okay, this might look a little bit more complex than the last one, but it really isn't. We're going to shoot the root 3 to the other side, so it's going to be minus root 3, and then we're going to divide by 2, and we're going to simplify straight away to sine x equals negative root 3 on 2. We can see our domain here, that x is between 0 and 2 pi, because we're working in radians, aren't we? Okay. So, because of these exact values here, we need our exact value triangle. So let's get straight to it. Root 3, 1, 2. Now, sine is O over H. So see this root 3? That must be our opposite. 2 must be our hypotenuse. And that must be our adjacent. Technically, you don't really need to write that in because sine is just O over H. So, if this is my opposite and that's my hypotenuse, clearly the angle we're talking about is that one in there. That angle there is pi on 3, or 60 degrees. So our exact value triangle, it's done its job. It has given us our reference angle. So we can go now, our reference angle is pi on 3. Our reference angle is what we're going to draw in our unit circle, isn't it? So we're going to draw a unit circle. And the terminal ray, which is this line that we're going to draw somewhere here, we need to know where to draw it. We know we're going to measure this reference angle off our x-axis, but we don't know whether to go up here, down here, or where to go. But we need it where sine is negative. So we must say something so that we know that we're using our brain and not our calculators. Sine, we say that is going to align to our y component. So sine is negative, because it's negative, in quadrant 3 and 4. So that's us communicating why we're going to draw our terminal ray in quadrant 3 and 4. Our terminal ray, remember, is the line in a unit circle, and we're going to measure it as an angle of pi on 3. Remember, our reference angle is off the x-axis. Okay. So, the only thing left to do is to go back to our question, and I'm going to use a blue one here. So we can say, therefore, x equals. Now remember, our answer, our x angle, must always be measured from the positive x-axis. So our first angle is coming from the positive x-axis over to our first terminal ray, and that is 3 pi on 3 plus pi, another pi on 3, so that's going to be 4 pi on 3. And our next angle will be all the way around to that one there, which is actually 6 pi on 3 minus another pi on 3, which is 5 pi on 3. So we have two values for x that satisfy this original equation. They're both between our domain restrictions. X can equal 4 pi on 3 or 5 pi on